So this is one of the mic. This is your mic. It's live. It's live. Huh? It's live.
Because those who come late won't hear the intro. Right?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the live stream from the School of Life Science and Chemical Technology. So here in our space, okay, we still have participants streaming in. So everyone is trying to settle down comfortably. So let me first start by introducing or orientating us to where we are. Okay, first, I'm Joanne. Okay, I'm a lecturer from within the school. Okay, so Yes, yeah, please come. Okay, so I'm under this diploma in pharmaceutical science. Okay, for today, this is where we are. Okay, School of Life Science and Chemical Technology. Of course, besides the diploma in pharmaceutical science, we actually have 5 diplomas. Are you familiar with all these 5? Have you heard of this before? No? Okay. We have biomedical science. Okay. Pharmaceutical science is what we are going to experience in a while. Then we also have chemical and biomolecular engineering, CBE, environmental and water technology, EWT, landscape design and horticulture. They're very diverse, okay, and they all have their uniqueness that will equip our students with the skills required for the industry. Okay. Just now I see some heads shaking over here. So if you're not familiar, don't worry. After that, log into our social media, log into our website, or even just go down, okay, to the booth. Then we will have our students, our colleagues, our staff to share with you what are the different courses like. Okay, so regardless, let me continue. Regardless of what are the different courses, we have this common thing, okay, which is this three parts that you see here. Okay, we all have this robust curriculum that prep our students. And how do we adjust, or rather, how do we prepare, or rather ensure that our students learn from this robust curriculum is to have on-campus learning comprising of a lot of hands-on activity. So what we're going to experience in a while is part of this lab activity that our students are having. And this is complemented with off-campus collaborations. That means our students don't just learn on campus, they go out, they go to the industry, they go to actual site to learn what is it like, okay, to put their skills into practice. So coming back to our diploma in pharmaceutical science, what is this course about? When you hear about pharmaceutical or pharmacy, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? Anyone? No, shaking your head. Haven't heard before. Drugs, medicine, what else? Huh? Yes? Yes? Other than drugs and medicine, are they the same? Vaccines, yes. Basically things that help or improve people's health, right? Okay, so you're right. Okay, pharmaceutical science, what we do is we prepare students to guide patients in their healthcare journey. Okay, so we'll equip students with the knowledge, with the how to make the different kind of dosage forms. Okay, how does medicine work, and how do you actually tell patient, hey, this medicine, what are the side effects? How do you take it? How do you take it appropriately? What are the food? What are the different medicines to avoid? So everything that they need to equip them. By the time our students graduate, they will be competent pharmacy technicians. Okay, to talk confidently to the patients and counsel them what to do. So how do we achieve that? This is a typical journey of what our students will experience. They will definitely, of course, learn about the core topics. Okay, we have a very unique curriculum where it's a complement of life and chemical sciences. So chemistry, life science, that forms the hardcore or base. Then you complement with pharmaceutical science, which is the applied science. Okay, including the medicine, the knowledge of the medicine, how it works, what are the side effects, how the disease happen, how do you treat, how do you make the medicine, how do you ensure that they are quality products that will perform its function well. Then, of course, other than that, we have add-ons. These are electives. Electives means you can choose. Okay, all majority of the module, I would say, because we need to get students equipped, okay, with the correct info and skills, they are prescribed, meaning you cannot choose. You just have to do it so that you can say that, hey, I graduate with a diploma in pharmaceutical science. But when it comes to elective, you get to choose either of them, okay, in order to graduate. So complementary medicine is one, the other one is nutrition. Both to complement what they will need to know in order to practice well. And of course, during their journey, they will also be exposed to the most recent technology as well as trends like 3D printing, virtual pharmacy, okay, virtual prototyping as well. And will top it off, or rather will end off with an internship in relevant industry. Many of our students go to different hospitals. Some of them go to pharmaceutical industry, depending on what do they want to develop further. Okay. So, of course, it ends with when they graduate, right? So when they graduate, they can choose to work with many of these big names that you see over here. And if not, they are free to develop further by going for further education. So here, I just want to share with you, okay, those very formal stuff. Okay, this is the fun side of it, where you will see these are actually from our students. Ka-Ling, she's a year 2 student. She actually shared these photos with me about their year 2 practicals. Okay, so we have, okay, you can see this group over here. They are actually busy making, I think this is their ointment. Okay, then after that, they're very happy with their product over here. Okay, but other than preparing that, this is a QC check where they test the hardness of tablets. And of course, they will do chemical tests of their products to make sure that they contain the correct, appropriate amount of medicine, and the medicine is pure enough. Okay, so this is a snapshot of what they actually do in their year 2s. Of course, different year, they do different kind of experiment, but lab experiment or lab-based activity is something that forms a very important and major part of their curriculum. So one important part of pharmaceutical science is that they will learn about the different dosage forms. What are dosage forms? Okay, basically when we have drugs or medicine, they come in the form, a lot of them chemicals, they come in the form of powder. Powder is very difficult to take if you have tried before, because it's like talcum powder. You pour out, everything will fly off. So we cannot ensure that the dose is accurate. Okay, I can give you 50 milligram. 50 milligram is only maybe 1 pinch. Then by the time you take it out, right, half of it will fly off. So the dose is not accurate. So usually what we do is we'll change it to a form that is easy for consumers, for patients to take it and ensure that the dose is accurate. So there are different forms that they can take. Oral, that means you swallow it. Can you give me an example of an oral dosage form? Huh? Okay, tablets, fish oil. Okay, fish oil usually is capsule, tablets, right? Anything else? Probiotics, okay. Panadol. Panadol comes in tablets. It can come in syrup, liquid, right? Okay, so this is oral. Nasal. Inhaler, right? You can see this, okay. Those with people with asthma, they'll be very familiar with this. Topical. Cream, eczema cream, okay, ointment, okay, things that you can spread, can be lotion as well. Rectal, familiar? Yes, when you are very young? Yes. Okay, so rectal, you can see this bullet shape, it's not tablet or capsules, okay, it's to be put into your rectum. Okay, so a lot of times when we are young, right, we find that it's very difficult to get young children to swallow tablets. So what they do is, especially for Panadol, right, paracetamol, they'll put it in the form of this, then they will put it through the rectum. Then they will just get the baby to squeeze the buttock, so to keep the medicine there. Okay, so this is one. What about eye and ear? Eye drops, ear drops, got eye gel also. Injection. I think everyone should be familiar, right? We have a lot of COVID injection. Yes.
For rectal, is it supposed to dissolve? Like, is it supposed to like dissolve, or is it supposed to be like just get the dosage out and then it's supposed to be like put down?
Okay, generally a lot of base that we use, it will melt at body temp. So it melt, then the medicine will be released. Yeah. So essentially there may be something flowing out, okay, but you cannot tell that its original form is this. Okay? So today, because there's so many dosage forms, right, it's impossible for us to experience all within these 30 minutes. So what we will do is we will take one particular form, which is the cream. Okay, so we'll experience how is it like to make cream. And I always describe this as the magic of cream making. Okay, later I'll show you all why. But before I continue, okay, let me introduce to you who we have for this session. Okay, they are our students from Diploma of Pharmaceutical Science, and they will have a brief intro of themselves. So later they will be all around, anything you can check with them. Okay, and they will guide you during the activity as well. Can we have, Jensen and Clarice? Okay, as well as, Nicole, Catherine, and Clady. Okay, so who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Yes, sure.
Okay, hi, I'm
Come
Jensen,
over
a
here.
year one pharmaceutical science student. Currently, I am studying pharmaceutical science. I study cell bio. Here's my lecturer, Dr. Joanne. And I also learn inorganic chem and more, which is part of the module. Some of my hobbies or CCAs is LSCT Society. Society is more like a leadership CCA. And then, and also KCC, which is Korean Culture Club. And I'm also in the dance sector.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Clarice, a year one pharmaceutical science student. So growing up, I've always been very very interested in the concept of medicine. So my experience being in pharmaceutical science, being able to learn more about medicine, has been a very enjoyable experience so far. Yep.
Hi, my name is Nicole, and I'm currently a third year student, my last semester, and I'm in pharmaceutical science as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Catherine. Nice to meet you all. I'm a year 3 student in pharmaceutical science.
Hi everyone, I'm Clady and I'm also a year 3 student in pharmaceutical science.
Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, so later on, if you want to know more about the course or you want to know more about them, ask them directly. They will be moving around. Okay, if you don't believe what I say, hear it directly from the horse mouth. Okay, they are here. Okay, so see whether there's any tips for the course or not. Okay, so yeah, thanks. You want to move around? Yeah, can. Okay, so now we'll move on to the activity. So we'll zoom into cream. Okay, but what is cream? So here we have a short intro of what is cream. Cream essentially, right, it's what we call a semi-solid emulsion. Okay, I think, am I right to assume that everyone has used cream before? Correct? Okay, so cream is a very common dosage form, and frequently we use it for just for hands, maybe for dry skin condition, but it can also incorporate medicine. What is it essentially? We say it's an emulsion because it's a mix of oil and water. That's why I say it's the magic. Okay, if you see cream, you'll find that it's a very nice texture, very smooth, right? But we've all seen oil like this and water like this, right? But if we mix them, do you think they will mix well? I think we all know, right? There will be separation, and you can see, okay, essentially now it's still okay, right? But you can see slowly you are seeing two layers, and the oil is coming on the top. Okay, we say this is phase separation. But interestingly, cream is able to mix into a very nice homogeneous texture. And how is it achieved? Because we have this thing called emulsifying agent. It is like a bridge, a glue that binds them together so that they don't separate into two phases that we see over here. Okay, so how is it achieved? Okay, here we have a recipe. Now what we are going to do is we are going to prepare an antiseptic cream. So in front of you, you will see that there are a few components over here. Okay, we have cetramide. Okay, essentially, this feels like a cooking class. Okay, so I always tell my students, this is always, or rather, this is generally, it feels like a cooking class. Okay, so we have cetosterol alcohol. We have cetramide. You can look at your table. Okay, you have all these ingredients. These are solid forms. We have liquid paraffin. This is also oily. And we have water, distilled water. Okay, so if you look at this, remember cream is made out of aqueous or water phase and then oily phase. So if we separate them into the water phase and the oily phase, you will find that water and cetramide, they are considered the aqueous phase. Liquid paraffin and cetosterol alcohol, they are considered the oily phase. So what we're going to do is we're going to weigh out this amount, mix them together, and we're going to heat up. Especially when we have the solid, right? When we put it in the liquid, they may not gel together. We want to heat them so that they melt, and then we're going to combine them in this pestle and mortar. So over here, what we do is we have pre-weigh the oily phase, which is the liquid oil, as well as the liquid water phase. So we're left with cetramide and cetosterol alcohol. So in front of you, you have the weighing board. Okay, you put this onto the weighing balance and you tare it. We just weigh out the appropriate amount. So in this case, we have cetosterol alcohol. I need 1.5 grams. Okay. Okay, 1.5 grams. Okay, you have to take out the excess. Okay. So that's for our cetosterol alcohol. Then for the water phase, we have the cetramide. I'll just leave this together. I'm going to do the same thing. Tare our weighing balance. Okay, so here we have 0.6 gram of cetramide. We're going to weigh out 0.6 gram of cetramide. Okay. So once that's done, we mixed the cetosterol alcohol with the pre-weigh liquid paraffin, and then we'll put it on the hot plate and start heating up. Take note, this hot plate is very hot. Do not touch using your bare hands. Okay, then we also have water. We'll add the cetramide over here. Okay, again, we also heat up till it melts. I can see that our participants here are already helping themselves to it. Okay, enjoy the process. Okay, we'll come back when this thing is melted.
No lah, that one scam lah. 这个 1.5 gram. 1.5.
Okay, remember to have to put on the gloves when you do it. Get them to put on gloves. I think they need them. Yeah. Actually. This one. I think they need gloves. Oops. Be careful, be careful. Have enough? Yeah, there's still. Okay. We will do that. Cetramide. Yeah. It's okay, it's okay. I think we clean up in a while. Wait, we sweep it aside first and clean up after a while.
This one is wider the way, yeah. The one is irritate. It will irritate your skin. Oh. There's no point in putting it. The screw is way too big.
Where's this? Come. Are they okay? as long as it's hot. We just want them to melt. Yeah. Is it okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, when you melt, or rather when you heat up your oily phase and water phase, make sure that from time to time, use a stirring rod, glass rod, to stir to ensure even heating. Okay. Ensure even heating. How is it going?
Don't turn up too much, or else it will actually decompose.
90 lah, 90 should be fine.
You will turn up to 90.
Yeah, be careful, the hot plate is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is it? Okay, you can see, okay, there's some bubbles. If this one starts boiling, we don't want it to boil. You may want to remove it from the hot plate for a while, because this may take a while to heat up. Yeah. Oh, be careful. Yeah. Can. If you find it easier. Just be careful.
No. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's not something. It's supposed to be. I don't know when I started.
Is it melting? I think take a while. Okay. If one side is boiling already, then you may want to put one side first.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, can. Just a lot more. How is it going?
Yeah, I'm not already. So,
Not already.
like this. Use this side.
Can. Be careful, it's hot. Be careful, it's hot.
Mix it.
Okay, attention everyone. Okay, I can see that. Okay, everyone, I can see that one group is already melted all the components. I think most of us are still doing a heating. So over here, the components that I have is already melted. You can see that there's no more solid. Okay, so I'm going to pour this two into the pestle and mortar, the water as well. Okay. So over here, you will see that there is a milky liquid. So I'm going to triturate, meaning I'm going to use this pestle and keep stirring. And slowly you will see the cream forming. Yes, that's why I say this is the magic of cream making. Yes. Okay. So once you're done, okay, you just keep on mixing or triturating until you can see the solid consistency. When there are no more changes, you can actually use the spatula to actually take out the cream and weigh them into the bottle. Okay, this is a cream bottle container that we have. You can use the weighing scale for yours. Okay, over here. So you can see that the cream is here. So when you remove the cream, you can use a spatula to scrape it. Okay, we'll put this one side. And with the cream container, you can actually take it out. It's just like spreading butter, you spread inside. Okay. How do you know you have enough cream in the container? You put this back into the weighing scale and see how much you have included. The container that we provide generally can put in about 10 grams. Okay, so you can see this is like really like spreading butter. Okay, so once you are ready, okay, what our students do is they will close it, ensure that it's presentable by including an appropriate label, teaching students or rather teaching the consumers how to use this product. Okay, then we are done for the day. Okay, I can see that our participants here do require some time to finish up the product and also enjoy the process, right? Okay, but I think for our audience on the webcast, okay, we are done with this process. So if you are interested, okay, and want to find out more or would like to see more information, find out more information about the diploma in pharmaceutical science, okay, do look up our website over here. Okay, join us on our social media. Okay, we have on our YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, as well as Facebook. Okay, I'll see you around. Remember, join us for our next webcast by the Diploma in Environmental and Water Technology, EWT, later at 4:30. Okay, thank you everyone. See you guys. Bye.